In this installment, we got another 3 games coming to you on Tuesday for DraftKings and Fanduel. Fully jam-packed slate. Hawks against Heat, Timberwolves against Memphis, and a crazy 1-8 matchup between the Pelicans and the Phoenix Suns. Let's get into it. Hey, yo! Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef Dean. I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for your Tuesday night slate showdown on DraftKings and FanDuel, bringing you the top plays at point guard all the way down the center, giving you the value play and the lock of the night. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetJeffD. Also, don't forget, follow me on TikTok as well, Chef_D91 on there. I'll be giving picks away. I gave another pick away. If you follow me on TikTok, you were able to get the Phillies pick, okay? Got a nice free win on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok as well, all right? Guys, the goal is 1K. 1K will be the cash giveaway, all right? We're almost there. We're around, 848? Yeah, we're like 848, almost 850, almost 150 away. This is great. I'm appreciating the love. I will continue to give this great content to the best of my ability, 100%, okay? All right, so let's get into this slate. We got going on 3 games for you for the East and West Coast Conference, all right, for the NBA. Starting off at the point guard position, we will go to Miami. We're going to South Beach here for this one, and we're going to go with Tyler Hero coming off the bench, being the 6th man. He had a poor performance in the previous game with 21 minutes. He was only 1 for 8, okay? That's not the Tyler Hero that we know and love, and he's at a new low price at $6,500. Miami back home looking to close out the Atlanta Hawks. We have a good matchup here. I don't see it being a close game. Heat are clearly the better team. Atlanta put up their best fight, but they just continue to keep getting injured. Now we have a question mark on Bogdanovich as well. We'll get to that very, very soon. But Tyler Hero is going to come off the bench. I expect him to get upwards to 30 minutes, probably some cleanup time, because the Heat are going to put it on the Atlanta Hawks in this game and probably obviously take this series. And Atlanta Hawks will be going 1-2-3 Cancun very soon, just like my Brooklyn Nets did. That's why you see the jersey up there. We got to play the little funeral music and everything. It's over. I don't know what we're gonna do for next year. We got a lot of questions to ask, but that is it for the Brooklyn Nets, and it's probably going to be over for the Atlanta Hawks as well. Let's go on to another point guard position, okay? We got CP3 coming in. I don't want to forget about CP3, especially in a spot where he was rattled just a little bit. The Pelicans came at Chris Paul in Game 4. Jose Alvarado even stole the ball from Chris Paul with his patented move. Chris Paul had a poor performance, 2-8 shooting. He's going to need to step it up. Obviously, he's going to have to step it up a notch, and his supporting cast is going to have to step it up a notch as well. The assists were there. The question was the double-double, and he was not able to put the ball in the basket. Chris Paul is at the price of $9,000. With all the uses that he's going to see, with all the minutes, I'm definitely going to be focused in on Chris Paul at point guard in some lineups, okay? Do not forget about him with Devin Booker out, all right? So let's go on to the shooting guard position. And we have the other side of the ball. Definitely love this stack between the Suns and the Pelicans. Give me CJ McCollum. On the road, you're going to need your Ace Boom Coon jumper killer right here in CJ McCollum. This is 2.0 of Brandon Ingram. They got 2 great mid-range guys right here. Obviously, CJ McCollum can shoot the 3 ball as well, but both of these guys are very, very lethal. And at $8,500, the volume he's going to see, he's even chipping in on rebounds. 9 rebounds in that previous game, 2 assists, 1 steal. CJ McCollum, shockingly, he only had 18 points. That is not usually like him. He's usually in that 20 to 25 range. And then if you can get 30, that's icing on the cake. But CJ McCollum is going to be put in a situation on the road where they're going to have to make a statement. Can they take a 3-2 lead against the number 1 seed Phoenix Suns? It's going to be very intriguing. Okay, they're switching to a little small lineup with Larry Nance as well. We finally saw Jonas Valanciunas step up. Give me CJ McCollum at 8,500. I expect him to have a big shooting night. Let's continue going down to the small forward position, and we got Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson had a lot of big games later down the stretch of this season. All right, he had some huge games, had a little bit of an injury. He's finally back, getting fully acclimated to the offense. Had a better shooting night from the three-point range, 3 of 7 in the game before that, 2 of 5. He's a very lethal three-point shooter, and now he's going to get a little bit of home cooking. He's going to be taking 6 to 7 three-point shots. I definitely see him going over his three-point prop. If you want to look at that, he's probably going to go over 15 points as well, so that's going to be sneaky, something to look forward to if you're looking at player props. So give me Cameron Johnson at 4,800, someone that's going to be getting 10-plus field goal attempts, because Chris Paul needs his shooters. It's going to be Cameron Johnson. It's going to be Jay Crowder. It's going to be Mikal Bridges. Those 3 guys will be taking the shots on this team, and I want to take full advantage, especially with the upside of Cam Johnson. If we're going back just a little bit, we got 40 bombs against New York. We got 37.5 against Utah, 37 against OKC Thunder. All right, the upside is there with Cam Johnson. He is at a value price at 4,800. Let's go on over to the power forward position, and this man has been very key to the Memphis Grizzlies at the power forward / center position. All right, he's something like the hybrid version of Nick Claxton on the Nets. I think he shoots around about the same free throw percentage, but I think he's better. Brandon Clark brings high energy. He stays out of foul trouble. That's the best thing that he provides for the Memphis Grizzlies, because Jaren Jackson is a foul machine and Steven Adams is a mismatch. So the athleticism on Brandon Clark is huge. He's able to switch on to smaller guys, and he's been providing big, high percentage field goals. Okay, 7 of 9, 6 of 9, 5 of 8, 10 of 10. All right, so we're getting someone at 5,900. He's going to get you to about that 30 fantasy point range. Hopefully, it gives us a little bit more if he can chip in with some blocks and steals. But Brandon Clark is a solid option at 5,900. Let's go on to the center position before we go to our value plays, and we're going to go with the big man, big dog, DeAndre Ayton. Got a nice little 2-man game here with CP3 and Ayton for the Phoenix Suns, and he's been stepping up with the absence of Devin Booker. 35 minutes and 33 minutes in the last 2 games, okay? Look at the field goal attempts, 20 and 14 in the last 2 games. Both games over 20 points, okay? And then he had a double-double in that game 3. Game 4, missed the double-double by 2 rebounds. I think he gets back to that precipice. Look for that in the player props as well. DeAndre Ayton at home. He's going to score, definitely. Can he rebound? Can he bang down low with Valanciunas and Larry Nance? I think he can. And they dropped this price to 7,900. Give me DeAndre Ayton. All right, now let's go to Fanduel and let's check the value plays and the lock of the night. The first guy we got going on is Victor Oladipo. This Heat bench is absolutely insane. They have depth everywhere. It doesn't matter if Kyle Lowry's out. It doesn't matter. They could have, even Tyler Hero could be out and they still be fine. They got Caleb Martin. They got Max Strus. They just got a whole bunch of guys. PJ Tucker. They're just a very well-oiled machine in the Miami Heat. Okay, so Oladipo is a gem to come off the bench. We saw what he was able to do in that last regular season game. He put up 40 real points, okay? And then he came in, got 23 minutes in this previous Atlanta Hawks game, came through with 6 points, 4 assists, and 8 rebounds. All right, you're not looking for a big shooting performance from him, but he does a little bit of everything, and he's going to get a ton of minutes because I don't see this game as being close. He's going to get more acclimated to that playoff scene, to that intensity. So it's going to be very key for Oladipo at 4,500 to get some minutes and really expose and show that he still has that capabilities in the NBA. Okay, so I love Victor Oladipo at 4,500. Next guy we're going to be looking at is Max Strus at 4,400. This guy has been taking a ton of threes, and ever since he's been moved to that starting lineup, they have been unstoppable. Okay, Max Strus provides good three-point shooting ability. He chips in with rebounds here and there, a couple assists here and there, and some steals as well. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of him. The fact that they moved Max Strus to the starting lineup and Duncan Robinson to the bench says volumes. I think he might be even a better three-point shooter, so we'll see. We'll see. But Max Strus at 4,400 on Fanduel, but on DraftKings, Max Strus is 46. Just a little more expensive. I have no problem paying up for that for a starter, okay? He's getting the minutes, 36, 29, 25 in that previous game. That was more of a blowout in that one. And then 25 in game 2, okay? So, we're going with Max Strus as the value play. I have a couple more gems for you. Larry Nance will be the next guy that we're going to be talking about, providing big energy off the bench, spelling Jonas Valanciunas, high upside type of guy, the mold of that Brandon Clark hybrid power forward / center. And as you can see, 25 minutes and 23 minutes the last past 2 games, doing a little bit of everything. 6.7 rebounds, 3 assists. In game 4 and game 3, 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. I'm trying to find you a good value play right here. Depending on how the game goes and Valanciunas, Valanciunas foul problem, then you could see Larry Nance get some more minutes or some more usage as well. So that's the key. He did very well in those first 2 games, 21 and 19. They really needed that on the road, 13 and 6, 14 and 6 and 3. So you see the upside there at his price. I have no problem going to him. If you need to save some salary, someone that can get you 25 to 30 fantasy points, Larry Nance can be that guy. Jay Crowder is the next value play we got going on for the Phoenix Suns. I spoke to you about Cam Johnson. I told you Chris Paul is going to have to facilitate it to Mikal Bridges and Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder struggled in the previous couple games in this series. Came on a little bit, shot the 3 ball a little bit better. 4,900 on FanDuel. If you're looking at Jay Crowder on DraftKings, you are looking at a price of 4,900. Same price. So that's even better. That I like to see out of him. He finally made a 3. He finally made a 3 in this series. He was 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 5. I think he can turn things around. Maybe that 3-point ball gets falling back home in Phoenix, and we can see a 30-point performance for someone that's below 5K. Give me Jay Crowder, right? And then last but not least, value play will be Delon Wright. This one is going to be predicated on the news of Bogdan Bogdanovic, who is pretty much the 6th man for the Atlanta Hawks. They definitely need his scoring power, but if not, Delon Wright has fit the bill in situations when Trae Young's out and in situations that Bogdanovic has been out. Delon Wright has stepped up in his absence, okay? So we got Delon Wright here on DraftKings at 3,900, even cheaper price here. As you can see, he's been getting minutes the last past 3 games, 26, 30, and 29. He got 7 and 7 with 2 assists and 1 block. That was a good performance out of him. He can knock down the 3. He can create on his own and facilitate. So we got some upside here at a cheap point guard play. And especially if this is a blowout, you're going to see him in some cleanup minutes. All right. So give me Delon Wright at 3,900. Next on FanDuel, the lock of the night. The lock of the night will be Moran at 9,900. If you're looking at Moran on DraftKings, he is at a nice price of 9,900. Same price. That's great. So you don't lose any value there. And the reason why I'm choosing him as the lock is because he said it himself. He hasn't been Ja Morant. So coming back home, and you need to take the lead. All right. You need to be aggressive. You shouldn't be in foul trouble when you're going up against Patrick Beverley. What is Patrick Beverley doing to you that you consistently foul him? I don't get it. It's going to be trouble in the next coming series when you're going up against better point guards and better guards, period. But Patrick Beverley, that should be a cupcake matchup for you. And Ja Morant, I think he finally wakes up. He needs to stay on the court, okay? He stays on the court. this production is going to go through the roof, okay? He's been getting 46 and 53 and been playing limited minutes. He's supposed to play 40 minutes, okay? He should be playing 40 minutes, and he's still doing triple-doubles. The game before that, in Game 3, he had a triple-double. Almost had another triple-double in Game 4. Give me John Moran at 9,900 coming back home. I think he puts a stamp on this series. Classic John Moran performance. Give me him at 9,900. He is the lock of the night, all right? Guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNajesD. And I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out.